Greetings, everyone, and welcome to our Global C-Suite Officer program. I am Professor Emily Feldman, and I am honored to serve as the academic director for your program. I'd like to give you a brief overview of the 18 modules of the program's core content. The content has been designed by 7 of our most prominent faculty, specialists in topics that support a global C-suite officer, such as strategy, growth, and leadership. I'm so excited for you to see them and learn along with them, and also for you to build your networks in this amazing cohort of learners who have joined the program. Our 18 modules of core content are organized into 3 phases: global strategy, executing growth strategies, and global leadership. During each 6-module phase, you'll get to meet either 2 or 3 of our terrific faculty members. So let's look at each phase in a little more detail. Phase 1 is about global strategy, where you will gain deeper insight into the global business environment and how to compete effectively in it. Some of the key themes are the following: understanding the economic, business, and other drivers that help companies create and sustain competitive advantage in the global marketplace. Enhancing your ability to assess the strategic impact of competitors' moves and responding accordingly. Developing strategic agility in anticipating and responding to future competitive needs and demands. Building capabilities for leading and serving customers across national and international boundaries. And finally, developing strategies for entering, competing in, and winning in emerging markets. We have 2 wonderful faculty in this phase. With Nikolai Sigelko, you'll be learning about strategy assessment, strategy creation, and strategy implementation. And with Zeke Hernandez, you'll be learning about value creation and value capture in foreign markets. Phase 2 of the program is about executing growth strategies, where you will learn about the different ways that companies can expand beyond their existing boundaries. Here, some of the key themes are as follows: learning how to manage the 2 main growth avenues that are available to companies: inorganic growth, like mergers and acquisitions and alliances, as well as organic growth, such as research and development, internal capital allocation, and other forms of internal development. You'll learn how to develop capabilities for when, where, and how to diversify corporate scope, as well as when, where, and how to consolidate corporate scope. You'll learn how to develop appropriate capabilities and structure to scale your organization globally, as well as the 3 main drivers of corporate value: organic revenue growth, returns on capital, and investing for the long term, as well as how to evaluate and manage the trade-offs among them. In this phase, we'll have 3 great faculty members. First, with me, Emily Feldman, you'll be learning about diversifying and consolidating corporate scope, as well as the modes of growth that I was mentioning. Next, with Gad Alan, you'll be thinking about scaling and growth metrics. And finally, with David Wessels, you'll be learning about the drivers of corporate value and how these growth drivers map to share prices. Last but not least, Phase 3 is about global leadership, where you'll be examining the ability to lead collaborative teams on a global scale and using leadership frameworks and methods to harness the global CXO role. Here, some of the key themes are as follows: understanding what makes for a highly effective team and how to build and lead these kinds of teams. Leading teams in the global business environment and overcoming the barriers to success that can prevent global teams from functioning effectively. Especially important in our post-COVID world, leading remote and hybrid teams and understanding the challenges that these kinds of teams face. Leading on the global stage and developing a checklist to serve as a complete leader. And finally, developing and strengthening your capabilities for leadership in the C-suite. In this final phase, we have 2 more excellent faculty members. With Martine Haas, you'll be learning about leading teams, especially in global and remote or hybrid business environments. And with Mike Useem, you'll be learning about capabilities for leadership in the C-suite. As you can see, we have a great slate of faculty and content, and I cannot wait to get started. Best wishes for a wonderful journey with us, and I will see you again soon.